the standings are published.
Yeah, here on board 5, we had also this players from this group, and they made a draw, so they aren't in the fight for the medals. And yeah, very unclear situation here in this group. Open 65 Plus gave us so many fighting chests throughout this almost 2 weeks, and it's still even at the end super unclear what's gonna happen. I think now we have to go back to the ladies that we haven't seen what's happening there for quite some time. Confusing thing that we realized of Oscar during the break is that board 1, we have believed this to be over some time ago. Withdraw is still playing. However, still it seems it should end in a draw as well. So king c5, check can be played, an exchange of, oh no, wait, like this, an exchange of rooks. So it doesn't really change anything. Arahamia Grand is a winner. Then on board 2, we had a draw between Calcetta and Klinova. Not many moves were made since we've seen this position. Actually, we predicted here that black can force white to give back the bishop, so white won't be, that can't keep the bishop pair due to this pawn hanging. This is exactly what happened in the game, and very shortly the draw was agreed. And that means that board 3 and 4 are fighting for medals if they win, because we had a lot of players with 6.5 points. Kramlin, Klinova, Calcetta. Klinova and Calcetta drew Arribas, Tereladze, and Volkova. All of them on 6.5 points before this game. So here we have 2 of those players fighting. Whoever wins increases chances for bronze or silver hugely. So, wow, this is a complicated position. Who is
Yes,
white
indeed.
to
It all
move?
depends whether white will be able to preserve the blockade, right? That is the critical point here. Will you be able to keep the e4 blockade? Instead, white goes queen b3. Quite a surprising decision. Maybe she wants to go rook f4. That, I think, is her argument here. So queen b3 check. There is queen f7, but queen f7 should not be a good move. Although a move worth considering, because maybe you can go queen f7 and you just point all of your position on like on the pawn on d4. You just count on that pawn, and maybe that is an idea. But in case of king h8, I think white wants to go rook